absolute specimen just from a physical standpoint. Speaking of specimens, Darnell Washington from Georgia, 6'6", 265 pounds, ran a 4.64. Combine speed was off the charts. I think surprised everybody. This is what we used to call a grown ass man. Look at that dude. Number 0, smooth in transition. Now his route tree is going to be somewhat limited, right? So he's going to do a lot of bang outs, run to the flat. He's going to do a lot of crossing plays. Is he going to be a guy that's running, a 15-yard dig route? I don't know. I mean, he's, I think one scout said he was a luxury item. I don't know about that. I think you can play him. You just have to know what kind of stuff you're going to run on him. Can he run straight line? We've already proven that he can with his 40 time. So we can, if he gets up single matchup, we can run fades. We can run seam plays. Okay. I just don't know transitioning in and out of breaks. He's not going to be as good as some of these other guys. He's a monster man though. He is just an absolute monster. Now that's their team captain. That's Auburn's edge player, team captain, 259 pounds. Does a great job. This is an inside-out block, right? So when the guy goes outside, he does a good job not holding him, keeping pressure on that play. We go motion now. Comes back across. Obviously, the safety wants no part of him. We're just looking at different scenarios, like how are the different ways we can use this athlete, because everyone's going to say immediately, oh, well, he kind of reminds me of fill in the blank, Mercedes Lewis, blocking time, whatever it is, right? This guy is so much more than just a fill in the blank, okay? He can play on the line of scrimmage. He can play in the slot. He can play coming in motion. He can go backside. He can split flow. He can be at the point of attack. He can cut off. He can do a lot. Now, he is not the best blocker in the world. He's got work to do. But, again, with the body type, if he's got the work ethic, again, when you meet with these guys, when you watch tape, when you have them explain some of the mistakes they made or some of the bad decisions, like that makes a huge difference when evaluating these guys, because on tape, there's a lot of things I can just kind of explain away. Oh, it was a bad play. Oh, it was a good play, et cetera, et cetera. But you want to know, you want to get into the weeds of why are you doing this, especially if you're going to be a high draft pick that's expected to contribute at an early age. Here, don't like how he shuffles in so his feet don't gain ground. So you're kind of shuffling into this play. So you can get kind of punched and wedged in. Now he does his job, but we just want to see a little more physical play against out of a guy that is so physically gifted. You see the smooth transition here, but then something happens in the backside of this that you just don't want to see. So he comes out. He's on the drag. Easy out. Now you catch this ball. Okay, I put up. Listen, you got to love this scenario. You got a safety on you coming. You're coming downhill. He's going sideways, man. This is an I heart you moment. I'm going to smash this guy. And he starts getting a little bit cute for a 265-pound guy. Gets driven back and out of bounds, flat back. Not a good look. That's something you just want from a demeanor standpoint. Let's not be cute, man. Be who you are. Run behind your pads. You're a tough guy. Be a tough guy. Coming in motion here. Again, can go backside. Bad body position here is catching. I think the defense, there's two things that happen here. He has to go on different levels because the backside tackle gets pushed a little bit. Defensive end does a good job. You just need to be able to throttle down and understand what your scenario is so that you don't give up the inside. The running back makes a great play here. But realistically, even if you're coming in motion, this is one of those things that makes you a special tight end. Everybody can come in motion and do this. If you want to be special, you want to cover this guy up a little bit more. And it really is just a footwork and hip placement game. Great job by the running back here. So he shuffles into place, which you don't love. He hops into place, I should say. But square pads, willing to take up the entire man, and can drive straight. I know it sounds simple, guys. Not a lot of guys are doing this at a high level in the National Football League. Love to get his pad level down a little bit more at the end. This is kind of the same thing we're talking about. Let's go into contact with the intentions to hurt the other person. I know you're a big, like, if you're selling yourself as, hey, I'm the next road grader tight end that can do it all, red zone threat. We want to see this play. you come down and you just smash this guy. You're not coming in with like, I'm just going to hit you with my forearms. My pad level's too high and I get stood up and then knocked over. Okay. I want to absolutely throttle you. Now, the flip side of that is this. He is more than capable of taking this and just dumping the defensive end. We can sit here and talk about whether this guy should go across his face or not, but I'm just talking about from a physically able to dominate. With the right coaching here, this guy is physically able to dominate. Decent footwork, finishes him to the ground. Now, this is the play I wanted to end with him because I think it kind of demonstrated what the possibilities are. Takes two on this play. So we're going to go inside jab step. Here we go. 1, manhandles. 2, manhandles. So it gets to take two. You don't see your tight end taking two guys.